Good evening, all of you. Welcome you back. Today we will discuss the second portion of retirement, treatment of goodwill. How we treat goodwill in retirement. Okay, the first cases is same like admission when goodwill appear in the old balance sheet. जब हमें पुरानी बैलेंस शीट में गुडविल गिवन होती है तो हम क्या करते हैं? सेम लाइक इन एडमिशन, we follow the anti old partners capital account debit to goodwill. And the simple means we say that we can write off the goodwill. हम goodwill को write off करते हैं. The same we will be doing retirement. The entry will be old partners capital account debit. Old partners capital account debit to goodwill account. The entry will pass over here. Old partners capital account debit to goodwill. Here we write nation being goodwill write off. Now understand term how we do it. Suppose is the balance sheet here. In the asset side of the balance sheet, here the goodwill is given 50,000. Okay, now so these goodwill, if you write off the asset side, this is asset side. अगर आप अपनी asset side को कम करते हैं, तो you have to decrease your liability side or your capital. Okay, that means when we write off the goodwill, the old partners will be debited. Okay, so this thing you understand that it's an important part. We study in admission also. So whenever goodwill appear in the old balance sheet, we write off. तो write off की entry जो होती है, this is old partners capital account debit to goodwill account, and we write the relation being goodwill write off. Next portion is, which is important, which is an important one as well as it creates a difference between admission and retirement. Now you know that suppose in a firm, एक firm है, there are three partners A, B and C. Now here C wants to retire. अगर C business से retire by giving a notice that I want to retire from business, and you know that the firm is earning a profit, a handsome profit of rupees 10 lakh, out of which the firm is earning a profit of rupees 6 lakh through its goodwill. The total firm is earning a profit of rupees 10 lakh and 6 lakh is earning from the goodwill only. Now when C retires, C will also claim कि भाई whatever the profit of the firm is earning the profit, ठीक है, is because of our hard work, which includes me also. This is an important thing. So when C retires, he also claim for the goodwill. वो भी अपनी गुडविल मांगेगा कि भाई अभी तक जो बिजनेस में मैंने मेहनत की है, हम सब ने मेहनत की है, उस मेहनत में मेरा भी हिस्सा है. एंड जो हम आज गुडविल कमाते हैं, हम जो प्रॉफिट कमा रहे हैं, जो हमारी फर्म की जो गुडविल है 6 लाख, ओके, तो इसमें मेरा भी हिस्सा है. दैट्स क्लियर. तो ही ऑल्सो क्लेम फॉर हिज गुडविल. नाउ हु विल पे दिस गुडविल? ये गुडविल कौन पे करेगा इसको? इट्स पे बाय द कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर. इट्स पे बाय द कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर इन गेनिंग रेशियो. इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट टर्म, नोट डाउन प्लीज. इन गेनिंग रेशियो हमने एडमिशन में पढ़ा था. व्हेन न्यू पार्टनर एडमिट, जब एक नया पार्टनर एडमिट होता है, ओके, तो उसको गुडविल पे करनी, पेमेंट फॉर गुडविल पे करना पड़ता था. एंड ही विल पे, ठीक है, वो किसको पे करता था? ठीक है, द पार्टनर हु सैक्रिफाइस मोर. बट यहाँ पर क्या है? जस्ट अपोजिट ऑफ दैट. Here the partner retires. Okay, जब कोई पार्टनर रिटायर होता है, now पहले ये 100% प्रॉफिट जो था वो तीनों में बढ़ता था, A, B and C. Now when C retires, अब 100% प्रॉफिट किसमें बढ़ेगा? A और B में. Now here when जब C रिटायर होगा तो इसका जो शेयर होगा वो कौन लेगा? Either A और either B, या मेन दोनों लिस्ट हैं. Now जो ज्यादा गेन करेगा he will pay more. तो it means that's what I'm saying. जो रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को उसका शेयर ऑफ गुडविल, हु विल पे? द पार्टनर हु गेन्स मोर. दैट्स व्हाई वी से दैट द रिटायरिंग पार्टनर गेट्स हिज शेयर ऑफ गुडविल नॉट फ्रॉम द ओल्ड पार्टनर, नॉट फ्रॉम द कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर, बट द सिंपल लैंग्वेज वी से दैट फ्रॉम द गेनिंग पार्टनर. जो रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को जो शेयर ऑफ उसका शेयर, जो गुडविल का शेयर मिलेगा, ठीक है, इट्स पेबल बाय द गेनिंग पार्टनर. ओल्ड पार्टनर और कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर इज रॉन्ग. ओके, the right answer is payable by the gaining partner. The partner who gains more will pay more. Now next question is, what is gaining ratio? You know the gain ratio is new minus old. You minus new share minus old share, we get the gaining share. Or gaining ratio can be found new minus old, we get gaining ratio. If you remember this, we find sacrificing. Sacrificing ratio means old minus new. But here we are finding gaining ratio. The partner who gains more will pay more. Because उसको ज़्यादा शेयर मिल रहा है प्रॉफिट का रिटर्निंग पार्टनर का, तो फ्यूचर में वो ज़्यादा अर्न करेगा, ज़्यादा कमाएगा. दैट्स वाई जो रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को जो गुडविल का शेयर पे करना होता है, इट्स पेबल बाय द गेनिंग पार्टनर. नेक्स्ट इज we understood them with the help of example. Now suppose, let's take example. A, B and C are partners. They are sharing the ratio of 5:3:2. तीन partner हैं, they are sharing in the ratio of 5:3:2. I hope it's clear. Okay, next Sunday, here A retires from the firm. A retires from the firm, and the firm goodwill is valued at let's say 1 lakh. पूरी फर्म की जो गुडविल है हमें 1 लाख गिवन है. I hope this is clear. ABC are partner, they are sharing 5:3:2. A retires from the firm, and the firm goodwill is valued at rupees 1 lakh. Now, you know that if the firm goodwill is valued at 1 lakh, what is A share in that? Is 5/10. It means that A share of goodwill is 50,000. How we get 50,000? 1 lakh 5/10. The firm goodwill is 1 lakh. If you take the share of A is 5/10, so A share of goodwill is 50,000. Now who will pay this 50,000? It's payable by B and C. Now here, I told you in my previous video. Now B and C का नया रेशियो कितना होगा? Because A retire और ये given नहीं है कि A will pay, A किसको pay कर रहा है और who is gaining from A share. They mean the new ratio is 3/2. जो 3/2 यही new ratio होगा and this one is the gaining ratio also. चाहे आप कैलकुलेट करके देख लो. ये फॉर्मूला ऑफ gain ratio is new minus old. So 3/5 minus 3/10, you get 3/5 only, and 2/5 minus 2/10, you get 2/5 only. So A share of goodwill is 50,000, which is payable by B and C because they are gaining now and they are gaining in the 3:2 ratio. I told you in my previous video, when the new ratio, nothing is mentioned about the new ratio and who is earning and who is getting from the retiring partner share. It means that whatever the old ratio is the new ratio, and the new ratio of B and C is 3:2 and gaining ratio of B and C is 3:2 only. So we went A will get 50,000. तो A को मिलेगा. In that when any partner gets his share of goodwill, उसकी कैपिटल क्रेडिट होगी, बढ़ेगी. तो ये सिंपल होगा. 2A's कैपिटल तो होना ही है. Now who will pay this A capital? It's payable by B and C. So we write that B's capital account debit, C's capital account debit, B's capital account debit, C's capital account to A's capital account. A will get his share of 50,000 and is payable by B and C in their gaining ratio, and their gaining ratio is 3:2. So divide 50,000 into 3/5 and 2/5 is coming 30,000 and 20,000, and simply you write the relation being goodwill adjusted. Being goodwill adjusted. I hope it's clear. Sorry. I hope this term is clear to all of you. Okay, write the narration being goodwill adjusted. इसमें who is gaining? The gaining partner is B and C. B and C will pay. Okay, so we write the simple narration being goodwill adjusted. Now next term is, now suppose we take one more question. It's a simple one. Suppose they say that A, B and C are partners. Please note down the question with me so that you can able to understand it. ABC are partners. They are sharing in the ratio of 3:2:1. Their profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1. They say that A retired. तो जो रिटायर होता है उसको पहले ही मार्क कर दिए सो दैट देयर इज नो कंफ्यूजन. जो भी रिटायर होता है उसको पहले ही मार्क कर दिए सो दैट हमें कोई कंफ्यूजन ना हो. तो दे से दैट A, B, C are partners. No, not A retired. So we write here, just wait. A, B, C are partners. They sharing into 3:2:1. C retired from the firm. जो रिटायर हुआ उसको मार्क कर दिए. C retired from the firm. They say that C retired from the firm. Okay, when he retired, the goodwill of the firm is valued at 1,20,000. Goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 1,20,000. Again, same way, is a simple question. You understand that? So they say there are three partners A, B, and C, and the C retired. जो retire उसको mark कर दिए so that you can able to understand it. And they say goodwill of the firm is valued at 1,20,000. Now, and here nothing is mentioned about. Nothing is mentioned who is and C share is taken by whom. So it means whatever the old ratio 3:2 is a gaining ratio as well as the new ratio. So when goodwill of firm is valued at 1,20,000, so first find what is the C share in that. So C share is 1,20,000 into 1/6. It means it's 20,000. Now this 20,000 is payable to C by whom? By A and B. So we write here A is capital account debit, B is capital account debit, to C is capital account. C को ही मिलेगा तो C share will be 20,000 and 20,000 will be paid by A and B in the ratio of 3/5 and 2/5. We write 12,000 will be payable by A and 8,000 will be paid by B. We write the simple notation being goodwill adjusted. Being goodwill adjusted. I hope the simple term is clear to all of you. Okay. Now the next part is, I told you whenever goodwill appear in the old balance sheet, it's immediately write off. Okay, if you take the next question, note down the next one. Normally, please remember this thing. Normally, it's not happen. Both the partners gain. Sometimes have only one partner gains, and maybe it happens one partner sacrifices. So note down the next one. Next question is, they say X, Y, and Z are partners. The three partners are given. X, Y, and Z are partners, and they are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:3:5. X, Y, Z are partners. They are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:3:5. And mention that goodwill is appear in their books at a value. Goodwill appear in the books means goodwill given है पुरानी books में. The goodwill appears in the book rupees 50,000. ये हमें बैलेंस शीट में गिवन है. That's why they saying that goodwill appears in the book. It means that पुरानी बुक्स में हमें गुडविल गिवन है, अपीयर है बुक्स में 50,000. हम जानते हैं कि whenever goodwill appear in the old in the balance sheet in their books, we need to write off. They say that X retires. यहाँ पर X retire हो रहा है. And there one more thing is mentioned that the goodwill is valued at when X retired. The goodwill of the firm valued at rupees 45,000. जब X रिटायर हुआ तो पूरी फर्म की गुडविल कितनी वैल्यू करेगी? 45,000. तो प्लीज रिमेंबर द सेम. एंड दे से दैट Y and Z decided to share future profits equally. Future profits equally. तो ये Y और Z ने डिसाइड किया है, they will share the future profits equally. I hope the question is clear. The first thing is, whenever you get the question, the first thing appear in your mind, the first thing you will need to do, हमें सबसे पहले वर्किंग नोट्स बनाने होते हैं. खासकर याद रखिएगा, when we have to prepare revaluation account, partners कैपिटल में बैलेंस शीट, जब फुल क्वेश्चन 8 मार्क्स का आता है, तो प्लीज रिमेंबर ऑल दिस थिंग. वी नीड टू प्रिपेयर वर्किंग नोट फर्स्ट. तो हियर आल्सो we need to prepare working note to find the goodwill and to find the who is gaining and who is sacrificing. The first thing is we need to find the gaining ratio, and the formula of gaining ratio is new minus old. Okay, so means here X is retiring, so X to retire ho gaya. Okay, and they said that Y and Z decided to share future profits equally. So find what is the new share of Y. The new share of Y is, if they say profit and loss is equal, is half. So 1/2 minus what is the old ratio? 3/10. Now find out. If you mind 1/2 minus 3/10 is coming 2/10. I hope you know how to take LCM. Similarly, Z new ratio is again 1/2 and his old ratio is 5/10. So here it means is neither gaining neither sacrificing. Okay, if you are able to understand it, okay, it means that Z is neither gaining neither sacrificing. It means the entire share, because only the Y is gaining. So it means जो भी X की गुडविल है, X गुडविल will be payable by Y. X की जो गुडविल है वो कौन पे करेगा? Y पे करेगा. So when we pass this entry, I hope this is clear how we find the new ratio. So when we pass the entry, the first thing is you remember that whenever goodwill appear in the old balance sheet, we need to write off. तो हम पहले write off की entry pass करेंगे. Okay, the first thing is we write whenever goodwill appear in the old balance sheet, we need to write off. Entry will be X capital account debit, Y capital account debit, Z's capital account debit, to goodwill account. So whenever goodwill appears in the old balance sheet, it's mentioned here, the goodwill appear in the old balance sheet is given over here is 50,000. So divide 50,000 in the old ratio, because ये goodwill वो है जो पुरानी books में given है. So divide 50,000 into old ratio, and the old ratio among the partners 235. It means X, Y and Z. If you divide 50,000 in the old ratio, the X capital will be divided by 10,000. Okay. Similarly, the Y capital is divided by 15,000, and the Z capital will be divided by 25,000. So we simply say being goodwill, write off. With pass the action, being goodwill, write off. The X capital account debit, Y capital account debit to Z capital account. X capital account debit, Y capital account debit, Z capital account debit to goodwill, being goodwill, write off. Next entry we pass. Okay, here because X is retiring, तो X को जो शेयर है कौन पे करेगा? इस पे. Who is gaining? तो we say gaining partner capital account debit to retiring partner. You know the retiring partner is in this case is X. So X will get his share of goodwill. Okay, and it's payable by only Y is gaining. We write Y's capital account debit to X capital account. Okay, we simply pass here. Because if you check the question, Y is going to be write Y's capital account debit to X capital account, and you know that पूरी firm की goodwill कितनी given है? It's given 45,000. And what is the X share in that? X share is 2/10. तो X share goodwill is 9,000. इसको 9,000 कौन पे करेगा? The partner who gains. तो here the only Y is gaining. So Y will pay 9,000 to X capital account. So we write Y's capital account debit to X capital account, being goodwill adjusted. We simply write being goodwill adjusted. I hope this portion is clear to everyone. Sure. Okay, now we move to next question. The next question I'm taking is from T.S. Grewal regarding treatment of goodwill. The question is, If we check the question, this is question number 17. They say that there are three partners, Hani, second partner is Pammy, and the third partner is Sunny. They are partners, and they say they're sharing in the ratio of 3:2:1. Okay. Now, goodwill appear in the books at a value 60,000. Goodwill appears in the books. यानी बुक्स में गुडविल गिवन है, तो गुडविल appears in the books rupees 60,000. ये हमें गिवन है बुक्स में, तो गुडविल appear in the books is rupees 60,000. Next thing is they say that Pammy retires. So here, if you check the question, it says Pammy retires from the business. Pammy retire हो रहा है. Okay. At the time of Pammy retirement, goodwill is valued at 84,000. At the time of Pammy retirement, goodwill is valued at rupees 84,000. Okay, जिस दिन Pammy रिटायर हुआ उस दिन पूरी फर्म की गुडविल 84,000 थी. So it's easy for us to find the Pammy share of goodwill in 84,000. Next thing is, they say Hani and Sunny decide to share future profits. Okay, it means the new share is a new profit share ratio is given. Future profit in the ratio of 2:1. Ratio of 2:1. Now, you know that the new ratio is given the question and as well as the old ratio. The first thing we need to find is the gain, who is gaining and who is sacrificing. So if you check the question, they say record the necessary journal entries. You have to record the necessary journal entry. The first is working note. Calculate the Gini ratio, and the formula Gini ratio is new minus old. So if you see, now here Pammy is retiring. So means how much? What is the Hani share? Hani new share is 2/3 minus Hani old share is 3/6. So if you calculate 2/3 minus 3/6, it's coming 1/6. So it means Hani is gaining in the ratio of 1/6. Now find out Sunny. Sunny old share is, Sunny new share is 1/3, and his old share is 1/6. So if you subtract 1/3 minus 1/6, again is coming 1/6. So means Hani and Sunny, their gaining ratio is 1:1. Mean दोनों gain कर रहे हैं and they are both are gaining in the ratio of 1:1. Obvious clear? We calculate the gaining ratio. Now we need to pass the entries. So whenever goodwill appear in the old balance sheet, we need to write off. I hope it's clear to all of you. जब भी हमें goodwill पुरानी balance में गिवन होती है, we need to write off among the old partners. 20 will be Hani capital account debit. Next partner is Pammy capital account debit. Sunny capital account debit. To goodwill account, and the goodwill appear in the balance sheet is, जो goodwill appear थी balance sheet में, this is 60,000. Now divide this 60,000 into old ratio, which is 3:1. It means 30,000 we will debit it to Hani capital account, 20,000 will be debited to Pammy, 10,000 we will debit it to Sunny capital account. We write the nation being goodwill write off. Okay, we write the nation being goodwill write off. Next thing is Pammy is retiring, तो Pammy को उसकी share goodwill मिलेगा and is payable by Hani and Sunny. तो Hani capital account debit, Sunny capital account debit. To Pammy capital account. Now, PAMI shares in the firm goodwill is given, the question is 84,000. पूरी firm की goodwill हमें 84,000 given है, and PAMI share in the goodwill is, PAMI का जो share है is 2/6, और मैं निकाला था, it means 84,000, 2/6 of 84,000 is 28,000. The 28,000 will be payable to Honey and Sunny in their gaining ratio, and here the gaining ratio is equal. So means PAMI will get 28,000 as share of goodwill, as from Honey 14,000 and 14,000 by Sunny. So we write the narration being goodwill adjusted. I hope you all understood what the treatment of goodwill in a simple way. Please note down Honey capital account debit, Sunny capital account debit to PAMI capital account. So PAMI will get 28,000 goodwill from the gaining partner, and here the gaining partner is Honey and Sunny, and they gains in the ratio of 1:1. Now here's the important part. Here I write a heading over here, when one of the continuing partner is sacrificing. Normally we study about in retirement कि old partners, the partners, the remaining partners will gain, but in some of the cases in retirement, one of the old partner or one of the continuing partner sometimes sacrifice. So note down a question with me. So here the case of when one of the partner, when one of the continuing partner is sacrificed. This is question number 22nd from TS Gavar. So note down the question carefully. They say that A, B and C are partners. The three partners are given. A, B and C are three partners. Okay, sharing profit in the ratio of 6:5:4. Okay, it means that their old ratios 6/4. Okay, we mentioned that on 1st April 2009, on 1st April 2009, okay, it's mentioned in the question, on 1st April 2009, A retired from the firm. A retired from the firm. So here A is retiring. So mark A is retiring, and his share in the firm is 6/15. So A retired from the firm, and the new profit sharing ratio of B and C is the remaining partner कौन बचा? B and C, and their new profit share ratio is 1:4. It means that the B new share is 1/5 and C new share is 4/5. I hope the question is clear. On A retirement, the goodwill of the firm is valued at the time of A retirement. I'm writing the question in a shortcut way, but you can able to understand it. The goodwill of the firm at the time of A retirement, is valued at rupees 1,80,000. It means that जिस दिन A रिटायर हुआ उसी पूरी फर्म की वैल्यू हुई है 1,80,000. They say that it's a very important question for 3 marks. They say that show your working clearly and pass necessary journal entry. You need to show your working clearly and need to pass necessary journal entries. So here the necessary journal entry is treatment of goodwill. Now first thing is important one. Note the question carefully, and then we prepare the working note how we calculate the gaining ratio, and here we find out is there any partner who is sacrificing or not. The first thing you understand that ABC are partner, their profit share ratio is 6:5:4. A retired from the firm, and the new profit share ratio of B and C is 1:4. The goodwill of the firm at the time of A retirement is valued at 1,80,000. Now first thing is calculate the gaining ratio and find out is there any partner who is sacrificing or not. The first thing is the formula of gaining ratio is new minus old. Okay, you know that gaining ratio is new ratio minus old ratio. Okay, so here A retired, so B new share is 1/5. And B old share, if you check in the question, is given 5/15. take the LCM. If you take the LCM 15, okay, it's 3 minus 5. It means he's sacrificing. It's coming negative. Okay, 1 by 5 minus 5 by 15 is 3 minus 5 is coming 2 by 15. It means B is sacrificing. So please note down the important B sacrifice कर रहा है. B is sacrificing. B sacrifice कर रहा है. I hope it's clear. Now same way find the C. C new ratio is 4 by 5 and its old ratio is 4 by 15. If you calculate 15 with the LCM, it's 12 minus 4 is coming 8 by 15. So is gain. I hope this question is clear. सबको समझ में आ गया? Important. This is an important one. So here we find that the B is sacrificing. Normally it means that simply means that C share when A retire, A का पूरा share C को मिला plus उसे B का भी कुछ share मिला. तो it means C is gaining here at the cost of A and B both. यहाँ पर C gain कर रहा है at the cost of A and B both. So it means that he will pay goodwill not only to A but also to B. वो खाली goodwill A को pay नहीं करेगा. The entire goodwill is payable by. ठीक है, goodwill कौन pay करेगा? Because here if you check C is gaining. तो C A को जो पूरी goodwill कौन pay करेगा? C. But he also pay to B also because B is sacrificing and who is gaining at the cost of him is C who is gaining. So first thing is find the goodwill first. Now you know that A share of goodwill, you need to find A share of goodwill. तो फर्म की goodwill जो given है 1,80,000 and the A share in the firm is, if you take the old ratio, is 6 by 15. It means 72,000 is the A share goodwill. Now how much B is sacrificing? B is sacrificing 2 by 15. B कितना sacrifice कर रहा है? तो B will claim. B भी claim करेगा कि भाई मुझे भी 2 by 15 मिलना चाहिए क्योंकि I am sacrificing. तो 1,80,000 into 2 by 15. Now check how much B will get is 24,000. So this 72,000 plus 24,000 is payable by, कौन pay करेगा? C, because he is gaining and he is gaining at the cost of A and B both. So I hope this part is clear. So note down the terms. First thing, note down the working note. How we calculate gaining ratio, and here how we calculate the share of goodwill. A share of goodwill is 1,80,000 into 6 by 15, which is coming 72,000. B sacrifices 2 by 15, so his share will be 24,000. Now simple term, please understand this way, because here if you check the question, who is gaining? Here C is gaining and he is actually gaining at the cost of A and B both. Means entire share of A goes to C. 6 by 15 goes to C plus the 2 by 15 which B is losing, that share also goes to C. Means that B is sacrificing at the cost of C. Okay, so he will also claim for the goodwill. Now what will be the entry? I hope you note down this one. Note down the entry now. We call it accounting treatment. How we generalize the entry? The entry will be, we write C will pay, so C capital will be debited. We write C's capital account debit to A's capital account as well to B capital account. Normally we write gaining partner capital account debit to, we write the entry gaining partner capital account debit to retiring partner, but here you understand that we write the entry gaining partner capital account debit to retiring partner to sacrificing partner as well. Here this is an important part. Sometimes it's not always possible all the partner gains. Sometimes happens only one partner gain, or sometimes it also happen one partner, one continuing partner also sacrifices, as it happened in this question. So here C will pay 96,000 and he will pay 72,000 to A and 24,000 to B. We write the narration being goodwill adjusted. We write the entry being goodwill adjusted. So who is the gaining partner? Here the gaining partner is C. Who is the retiring partner? Retiring partner is A. and who is the sacrificing partner? It's B. So C will pay to retiring partner as well as to gaining partner, and here the gaining partner is B. I hope this part is clear to all of you. This is the important term. How we develop the question. Okay. Now we write the narration being goodwill adjusted. The simple term, we write the narration being goodwill adjusted. The next important part is how we treated reserves accumulated. Accumulated means undistributed profit and losses. The first thing we treating what is the reserves accumulated profit and losses, which is given the balance sheet. Now suppose in liability side of balance sheet, there are certain accumulated profits are given, like general reserve, profit and loss balance. Okay, there are WCR, which is unclaimed. Okay, these are we call the reserves, profit and losses, WCR are given the question. Okay, now these reserves are same like admission. These reserves will be distributed to old partners capital account. अगर आपके पास जनरल रिजर्व है या प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट लायबिलिटी बैलेंस साइड में गिवन है, WCR गिवन है, जो आगे कहीं भी क्लेम नहीं हो रहा है, तो these are the profits which need to be distributed to all partners including the retiring partner. Why? Because these all reserves ये पास से के प्रॉफिट्स पे बेस होते हैं. हमने जो भी रिजर्व्स बनाए हैं ये पास से के प्रॉफिट में है जब तक रिटायरिंग पार्टनर ने काम किया था. ओके, तो इसमें रिटायरिंग पार्टनर का भी हिस्सा होता है. तो वी राइट द सिंपल थिंग, लिखे ऊपर जनरल रिजर्व एक्यूमुलेटेड और वी से अनडिस्ट्रिब्यूटेड प्रॉफिट लॉसेस, हाउ वी ट्रीट देम. तो वी राइट सिंपल टर्म्स, जनरल रिजर्व अकाउंट डेबिट, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट डेबिट, general reserve account debit, profit and loss account debit, WCR account debit which is unclaimed. If WCR is unclaimed, हमने WCR के बारे में काफी पढ़ा है. I hope you all understand that when WCR is unclaimed, so we write that general reserve account debit, profit and loss account debit, WCR account debit. Even one more term is investment fluctuation reserve account debit. We call it IFR, investment fluctuation reserve. अगर हमारी इन्वेस्टमेंट में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा है, then we distribute the IFR. So these are the undistributed profits which are given the old balance sheet. Apart from these two, ये क्लेम हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, हमारी WCR डिपेंड करता है कितना क्लेम हुआ है, IFR डिपेंड करता है कितनी इन्वेस्टमेंट हमारी इंक्रीज या डिक्रीज हुई है. तो हियर आई एम टेकिंग अ फिगर कि IFR एंड WCR इज नो चेंज. ठीक है, नो क्लेम इन WCR और नो चेंज इन इन्वेस्टमेंट. तो हाउ विल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट? The WCR account, we write general reserve account debit, profit and loss account debit, WCR account debit, IFR account debit to all partners capital account. To all partners capital account. And this will be distributed in old ratio. ये किस वे में distribute होगा? In old ratio. In admission we write general reserve account debit, PL account debit, WCR account debit, IFR account debit to old partners. But here we write the all partners because in this all reserves and undistributed profit, retiring partner का भी हिस्सा होता है. तो we write here to all partners capital account. So their capital will be credited in their old ratio. I hope it's clear. In the same way, there are certain accumulated losses are there. If there are certain accumulated losses are there. Now suppose what are the accumulated losses? If profit and loss account given in the asset side, it's a loss. अगर हमें प्रॉफिट लॉस अकाउंट, इफ इन बैलेंस शीट, ठीक है, सपोज दिस अ बैलेंस शीट, ओके, इन एसेट साइड ऑफ बैलेंस शीट द प्रॉफिट लॉस बैलेंस इज गिवन. ओके, and the word advertisement suspense is given. I told you what is advertisement suspense account is given. Now these are the losses, we call it undistributed losses. Now these losses need to be bear by the all partners. Okay, क्योंकि ये reserves पुराने हैं तो इसमें retiring partner को भी bear करना पड़ेगा. तो simply we take that how we distributed accumulated losses. हम accumulated losses को कैसे treat करेंगे? तो here how we treat or accounting treatment of accumulated losses. how we treat the accumulated losses. So we write the simple entry, all partners capital account debit to profit and loss account if there is given the asset side, to advertisement expense account which is given the asset side of balance sheet. So we write that all partners capital account debit to PL account to advertisement suspense account in their old profit sharing ratio. In their old profit sharing ratio. Okay, I hope you understand this thing. In their old profit sharing ratio. Now this how will distribute regarding treatment of goodwill and accumulated profit and losses. I hope it's clear to all of you. Okay, how will distribute all these things. Okay, suppose we take a question here to understand this sum. Please note down. Suppose there are three partners are there, X, Y and Z. So X, Y and Z are partners and they are sharing in the ratio of 3:2:1. So there are three partners are given, X, Y, Z, and they are sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. Z retires from the firm. They mentioned that Z retires from the firm. Z firm se retire hua hai. And it's given that when Z retires from the firm, the following balances appears in the book of the firm. The following balances appears in the book of the firm. ये कुछ balances जो हमें book में given है, book of the firm. Now they say that general reserve it's given 90,000. Profit and loss account debit balance, it means a loss. Debit balance is given, profit and loss account debit balance is given 15,000. Profit and loss debit balance is always given the asset side, and general reserve always mention the liability side. Okay, it's an undistributed profit. In the same manner, employee provident fund is given EPF, employees provident fund. Then question में कुछ chance जानबूझ के दिया दिए हैं. Employees provident fund is given that 1,20,000. Now employee provident fund, please mark a star over here, is same like, ठीक है, it's a treatment same like creditor, it's a outside liability. तो जानबूझ के क्वेश्चन में क्या होता है, ये हमारा अनडिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड प्रॉफिट नहीं है, इट्स अ लायबिलिटी, वी कैन ट्रीट सेम लाइक क्रेडिटर. तो जब भी आपको ईपीएफ वर्ड गिवन हो, प्लीज ध्यान रखिएगा, इज अ क्रेडिटर, इज अ आउटसाइड लायबिलिटी, इसका पेमेंट मस्ट होता है. हम इसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि ये पैसा हमारे एम्प्लॉयज का होता है जो हम जमा करते हैं गवर्नमेंट के पास. दैट्स व्हाई दिस टर्म इज कॉल्ड एम्प्लॉयज प्रोविडेंट फंड. मीन्स उनकी सैलरी का कुछ पार्ट इन विच एम्प्लॉयर कंट्रीब्यूशन इज देयर, एम्प्लॉयर का कंट्रीब्यूशन, ये पैसा हम एक अकाउंट में जमा करते हैं और ये जो अकाउंट होता है वो गवर्नमेंट के पास जमा होता है. दैट्स व्हाई दिस अकाउंट इज कॉल्ड एम्प्लॉयज प्रोविडेंट फंड. एंड ये एम्प्लॉयज को मिलता है व्हेन ही रिटायर्स or when he changed the job. Okay, now so this thing is given. One more term is given. They say that WCR is given, WCR 12,000 is no more required. No more required means आपके पास जो जनरल WCR बचा था 12,000, उसकी आगे कोई जरूरत नहीं है, यानी कोई क्लेम नहीं हुआ. तो WCR rupees 12,000 is no more required. Now you need to pass journal entries. आपको journal entry pass करनी है. तो इसी same way, how can you pass journal entry? I hope you understand the question. Now the profits, we can pass the combined entry also, or you can pass separate entry also. So whenever you pass entry, please note down. You have to make the format because boards में your format is very important part. So yes, debit and credit. One more column here we make. This column is called ledger folio. Now in the books of जब यहाँ पर नाम आएगा partnership firm का, here we write date on the date of when the partner retire. So suppose this partner retire on April 1st 2019. April 1st 2019. The first thing is given the question general reserve. Divide the general reserve. We write general reserve account debit. Okay, to all the partners, the order part name is A to B to C. Sorry, XYZ name is XYZ. To X capital account, to Y's capital account, to Z's capital account. So divide the general reserve credited to X by Z capital account की capital बढ़ेगी, that's why credited. So general reserve is given question 90,000. Divide this 90,000 in old ratio. Okay, the old ratio is 3:2:1. Is coming 45,000, 30,000, and is coming 45,000, 30,000, and 15,000. That's why we divide general reserve. Next part is profit and loss account is there. Accumulated loss is there. We write X capital account debit, Y capital account debit, Z capital account debit. The entry for accumulated losses, which is given profit and loss account debit balance. So write to PL account. Here we write the narration being general reserve distributed. Here we write being accumulated losses transferred to partners capital account. So accumulated losses given 15,000. Divide this 15,000 in old ratio. So old partners or all partners need to bear this. The old ratio is 3:1. Is coming 7,500, 5,000, and 2,500. 7,500, 5,000, and 2,500. The workman commission reserve is given. The reserve always credited to partners capital account. So here the reserve is given to pass the entry workman compensation reserve account debit. Reserve account debit to X capital account, to Y's capital account, to Z's capital account, and divide this reserve in partners capital account. The workman commission reserve आपको given है 12,000. Again 12,000 in their old share, which is 3:2:1, and we pass the generation being the workman commission reserve transferred to partners capital account on Z retirement. So 12,000 will be divided to old ratio. Is coming 6,000, 4,000, 2,000. So write 6,000, 4,000, and 2,000. I hope this is clear. The first thing is when you write the nation being general reserve transferred to partners capital account. When here the second term you write the narration being losses debited to partners capital account. Here workman commission transferred to partners capital account on the date of X retirement. On the date of X retirement. I hope you understand term how we treat the goodwill. Second term is how we treat the accumulated profit and losses. It's an important part. If you understand this thing, it's very easy for you to prepare revaluation partners capital balance sheet, because the only difference between admission and retirement here, the basically of treatment, how you treat your goodwill. The basic difference between admission and retirement when we prepare the full 8 marks question is that how we treat the goodwill. And then one more thing, because here the partner retire. Okay, so we need to understand regarding capital adjustment also. So how this portion is clear? We will do the next portion, the adjustment. That in next part we will do the long answer questions, which is how to prepare revaluation account, how to prepare partners capital, how to prepare balance sheet. I hope you understand all this part. So guys, till then, take care, work hard and stay tuned. Take care.